Hello, friends. Welcome back to DevOps. Basically, today we have a topic Ansible. Uh, Ansible is a very good tool. It's been like a while. It is in the market and still it's in demand because it is open source automation tool and configuration management we call it, and we use in the deployment, application deployment, task automation, and configure the servers. And it is basically written in the YAML language, which is yet another markup language, are quite famous scripting language in the market at present. So through YAML language, we just make up playbooks, and those playbooks we are using to install, upgrade, do patching, and even though making new users. And so these all the things are there. So firstly, like in the Ansible, like we always have a push mechanism. What happens, like we have master, and that master is basically pushing to multiple nodes. So that's a scenario, as you can see in the diagram. So this is an Ansible management node. So this is a master node we call, and we have a host. So there's a different server. You can have like 200 servers sitting. So we get interaction through SSH. We enable SSH, and after then we can able to play books inside this master, and this will able to update all the configuration whatever we have configured in the playbook. And these inventories are folder would have all the private IP addresses for all servers, and which we can able to interact through SSH. So SSH is a basic thing. Through that, like we can able to fetch from one server, and we can go to any server and able to see what all the files are there and what all the functions we need to operate. So this is a configuration management scenario we have, where we are pushing our playbook from master to the servers, which is the host we call it. And you can call host, node, whatever you like. S- So like that it works. And we can see briefly now. So I open the AWS management console, and inside we will launch a new server. So let's go, and we call it configuration node. And afterwards we just scroll down, and the key is same. I will put it. I already have this key installed. If you want to see how the we can able to launch instance, I already made a video. You can go and check that as well if you like to. It's a easy process. And just make sure in the security group what all the ports you need, that has to be open, and it's launch instance. So in the instances we have configuration management. So it takes a couple of minutes. Uh, it will come up, and we need this public IP. Then we want putty. Sensor putty, I need to put the IP address. Let's go and open. Accept. EC2 user. So is a root privilege. We need it. And let me just increase the font so you can able to see appearance. Change mode to 20. Okay, here you go. So we have our configuration management tool. Let me give a name so that we will make sure this would have the I will say master node. Now we need it one more instance. Okay, go ahead. Basically, we need a node, basically a host instance. So I will say host, and if you scroll down a little, select same key pair, test, select existing group. In that scenario, we need to select 4. Now we need to go more. Oh, yeah, rest is fine. So just launch instance. Okay, now it will take a couple of minutes. It will come back. So what meantime we will do? We will just configure our master node as already. I will. What we'll do? We need to make directory Ansible, cd Ansible. Inside that we need to. Uh, I already have the configuration, which we need to just copy and paste here. I will give you this all like for you. So in that, like, this is to install Apple is the repository package which have Ansible. So we need this to install our Ansible. So after that only we can able to do it. So let's just run it. Shall install. It will take like a minute and so, and after then it will come up with the Ansible. Just it depends on your speed as well. Let's see. So finally, Ansible has been installed. Now our next step would be to check the Ansible folder. So okay, there's a typo. So yeah, Ansible is there. Now let's redirect to Ansible. The roles are there, but we need 2 more files, which is one is host that we need it. Inside that I need to just put it some information. So under web server, the localhost means the master where we are doing. Later we will put the other host as well. Their private IP that I will show you. Don't worry right now. Just concentrate. But we are performing inside the master firstly. So we are configuring just master. Later we will start the host as well. So this is the inventory file, the default one. This is the path. Now in the master node we need to perform SSH. So we just need to do SSH keygen. Just press enter, does it, and we need to redirect to cd $home /.ssh. So we have authorized key and public key. This is the major we needed always, so that we can able to perform our SSH functionality. So we just need to perform this to get our local host up and running. So what I have done right now, I just copy the public key inside our authorized key so that we can able to do SSH to our local host itself. So it's a just a self SSH, and if I trying to, as I already over there put it, the localhost, so I need to use this command to ping localhost. So here I should get it the ping pong. See, so as long as we are a success getting this local host with the ping pong, and it means we have set up successfully the SSH for internal local host on this IP address. So similar kind of things we think we can able to perform inside our host. So we just made a one host. So if we have like multiple 200 hosts, so it doesn't matter, we can able to do it. So that is the main thing. Apart from that, like one more step before that we need to perform, we will go inside SSH. So inside that we have the config, this file. We need to redirect permit root login. So here, this one, we need to do some changes. Just write it yes. So it will say our like we through root we can able to get a SSH access to everywhere, like in a host or inside localhost. So we won't get any kind of tower. Just now restart systemctl SSH restart SSHT. So we restarted. So now we are good. So and through that, like now we can see easily as we have the host. Either I put it last time host, we can say this one as well, for ping pong, or we have the name, we put it the name web servers, web node servers. Yeah, that's so ping pong is working now. Our other task would be we need to go get the uh, same kind of thing inside host. So let's deep dive. We have our other host up and running. This is the IP, and I had set up already this here. So I do sudo su clear export ps1. And now inside this, just we need to get the let first we need to see like if we have the SSH. Yeah, we have authorized key. Inside that we need to copy up our public key. So which is the master key, key like has the public key, that we need to copy here so that we can able to get SSH access, and we can able to perform the ping pong in this scenarios. Same steps, like we need to just copy the pub key inside this authorized key, and after then you just go in the SSH and permit login and restart. So then you can able to perform the ping pong very easily through your controllers, through your master node. So I just give me a 1 minute. Just let me perform that vi authorized key inside here. Let's grab cd $home cat id pub key. So we need to copy this one, Control C, and we need to insert at last. I try to use a shift G to go at last, but inside this it doesn't work. So you can try as well. Shift G is always command, we use it, but here it doesn't work for me. I don't know why. WQ. So now as we already updated the authorized key, now we need to go inside SSH. Same thing, SSH t underscore config. Just see where's the permit root is there. Insert, enter. Yes, sorry. Yes. And system ct system ctl. Restart SSH. So it should now. So we need to go and check it. The ping command inside controller here. Yeah. Before that, one thing we forget. Just grab this private IP of host, and we need to go cd dollar home such. Not here. cd etc Ansible. So we put it hosts here. We need to put it there so that we can able to just try firstly see we can able to perform SSH. Yeah, so you can see as we can able to perform SSH as through here you can see we log in inside other server, so we are inside other server. So as this IP address private address it will show, so we exit, we don't need to go there, we need to perform Ansible ping all. See, we can now ping pong is happening in the server host and localhost as well. So this is the main SSH setup. Once this will be done, then we can able to perform several kind of things. So let's start with the let me get there is if we need to just go do the configuration, let me simple configuration I'm doing. Ansible all means like whatever we have inside Ansible the servers. Copy the source is etc Ansible. We have this file. I want this file should copy inside this destination temp file, and after then see. So is yellow means it is already there. Let's see and inside our host as we have done in the controller. So if we go in the temp, see Ansible CFG is here. We didn't do anything, right? Like we didn't even we didn't make this file before in host. We just did SSH. That's it. We didn't even touch anything. Even though if you want to do any more things, so let's say as this is the directory, let's say ls. I have here some not here. Let's go a little out. So power working directory is root. So I want touch test. I make it this power working directory, and so I have in the root the file name is touch. So I want in that there. Something goes wrong. Okay. DC Ansible. Okay, let's do this thing. Instead of that, CFG, I want this host file. Host file to go there. See, it works. So inside Ansible, whatever we have, we can now go and check again. See, host file will come here in the temp location. So it's easy for us. I think over there I put the path wasn't right, so that's why it was happening. Let me now go further. Okay, so after this ad hoc commands, we don't use this so much as if we need to do some basic thing, then we use ad hoc commands. But now our next would be with the help of roles, we can able to perform. So we need to set up the roles with the help of this command. So inside that role now you can see these roles are empty, but once I run this command, as you can see, so we are going to work on the Apache, how we can able to access the Apache, install, configure, and run our website. So that's why like I'm using this roles for Apache. Let's run it. It is successfully done. Now if we go inside that, you will see we have Apache, and as you can see here we have a different several kind of files such as defaults, files, handlers, meta, task, templates, tests, wires. So these all directories have their own roles, and I would say the configuration. So but like mostly we need to go inside the task, and here we need to make the files, as we already have a main.yml file and it is now empty. It doesn't have anything, but as we need to do like different steps, then we need to give make a new files inside this task only. So just for a recap, let me show you in Notepad. So in Apache, we have to do the three steps: install, configure, and service. So already I have put it here. This is install. We are going to install the Apache, and this is configure. So firstly, we need to make the directory, and we need this privilege, and we want this file to be copied in the destination and index as well. So under files, next step we will put these two things, so that while configuring inside the host, we they can able to copy and paste on the destination. And last one is service, and in the service start enable http service, and here we give a condition like as we are using Linux in the Amazon, so httpd is fine for Red Hat, else Apache 2. So state is restarted. So this one is start and enable http service. So and here we need to go and do other steps. Let me just get it. Now we need to go in this directory, handlers, cd handlers. So here I have this main.yml. Inside that I need to just put it the configuration. Restart Apache service name at TTBD start restarted. So this will like just to handle if there's any changes happen, the handle will just restart the Apache. And inside task already, like I if I need to go cd Ansible tasks. Here, if we need to go in main.yml, I already imported these files install.yml service configure. So these already are there. Okay. Now the next step will be we need to go inside files. cd one step back. cd files. Here we need to put index.html. Just put it. This is Ansible test. And we need to put tpd conf file. I have handy with me. So this is default conf file. We need to put it here. So in the files we have these two. Okay. Now our next step would be we want to serve on this local host as if we go and see here cd etc ansible cat host. So I want local host. This is the master. Here I want to serve the web page which shows us this is our first web server, and on the host I want to serve our web server too. So for that basically we need to make two different directories. Let me just make it. So now we have two different directories, web and web 2. And inside that, if I go in the web, vi web.yaml, I want this should serve. So configure Apache for itd install Apache. So I want the host name is this. Become yes, role is Apache. Copy web.com code. So whatever code is available here, web.html, and this will copy in the destination web.html and in the owner is the root. So basically the source we already put it here, and that destination is this. So in the local host basically, or and in the host we will get the copy of this file, and that file will give us like a web.html page. So we need to just come out. And I just need to copy here. So here we need to put this file web.yaml. It's in the Ansible folder. And similar, we need to perform web2.yml. If we copy, now we have two, so let's have a good picture. So we have these two directories which will contain the HTML files, and the YAML files stays here, and afterwards we just need to do one thing. As we copy this in that, so we need to do some changes here. Just we need to do global replace, which would be, so I'm replacing web with web2, that's global. So all changes has been done. Now we need to make sure, yeah, so web2 is there, and now we need to perform need to go inside directory. Here we don't have any HTML, so we need to make web.html firstly, so that we can able to, this is web server 1 for test. So similarly, we need to go back in one step and go again inside. We need to make HTML. This is web server 2 for test. As we have done both, now we need to add here the web servers which we configure. So just delete duplication. So we have web.com Apache node and localhost, which is master node, and other web2 Apache node on host private address which I put it. So now we should able to do check, Ansible check for our playbook, and see how it goes. And the command we just need to put it here. That would be so now our task would be to run this YAML file, and this YAML file having the host name is this, and this will get this HTML which shows us a web server 1 to be on the destination, which is localhost. Right now we configure under that host, and so with the public IP address of this server, we can able to deliver this HTML page. Along with that, the Ansible page, which we already put it in index.html in the roles initially. So two things we are going to perform with the help of this one configuration web.yml, and let's run it then. Ansible playbook, web.yml. So it will take a minute. So it is configured inside localhost. Yellow things are changing: installing, start, enable. See, so 6 things has been changed. And okay, now as we don't have installed before activity inside, now the Apache is running on this. So now let's grab a public IP for this, because we are running now on localhost. Copy this and Let me take this here. HTTP. See, this is Ansible test. So this configuration is, this one is inside index.html, which put that's a default directory root, but I'm also expecting web.html. See, this is web server 1 for test. As we can make as many tests, just we need to go and perform make a new web directory here and the YAML file, and then we can able to deliver anything. This is web server 1 for test. So now we have performed inside this master. So but now our second task is we need to perform inside host. So inside host we don't have HTTPD install, and there is we don't have any web page over there as well. So now I just need to grab that and run Ansible playbook web2.yaml. So now this is private IP. So private IP address which we put it in the host. It is configuring, install, start, enable. So same thing has been done now. As we didn't have HTTP, now it's running. And now again we need to go inside host, copy the public IP. We need to put it here, HTTP. This is Ansible test. So same. Now I'm looking into web 2 page, web server 2 for test. Bingo. So we have it delivered through master. This is a master as we deliver on host. So as we have delivered on one host, we can put it inside this file as many hosts as you want. So 200 servers, just need to put private IP, and it goes like that, and just need to run the configuration management tool of Ansible, and then you can able to deliver two different websites. So this is just I put it one line in iTunes, but we have like thousands of lines, so which will have the images and the style sheets. So so all the things you can put it, and inside the server here in the folder here. So basically inside the CD web here, so then it will deliver you the website on your server. So yeah, that's all from my side, and thank you so much. I hope you guys understand. I will give you all the steps and the commands inside a comment you will get, and it will be helpful. And if there's any comments, just let me know. I will help you. Thank you guys.